Hello, second channel. So, today is a sad day. I am no longer the owner of the E23. Officially, the giveaway's ended. Danny has won the car, did a live stream last night, and basically the car is going to a new home and into a good home. It's going to really enjoy it. I'm got to finish a few little bits and he can't pick up till next week, so it actually helps me out. Just like minor teething issues, but yeah, the giveaway is finally finished, like fully done. 2 months giveaway. Took a long time to get this giveaway done. I don't know why I did it for 2 months, but I did it for 2 months. Very long procedure. Lots of people bought their tickets on the very last day, which was nerve-wracking all the way up to the end because, I'll be honest, it was massively undersold. But yeah, did a live stream, like 200 people saw it. Again, probably something that I should do differently to announce the winner. I'm still learning on these things, really. I'm still doing learning of everything. But this time, 2 month giveaway, no good. The way I announce it, a lot of people do miss it, even though you tell people when it's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. It's a live stream, so you do miss it. If you don't see it live, then you miss it. There's nowhere else it really goes. So maybe I'll change that up a bit. But yeah, the giveaway is done. Anyone that got involved and put their money towards the giveaway or the merch or the stickers, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it because, well, it allows me to do more of the videos on the channel, enter into more projects, do trips, invest in cameras and all of this sort of stuff. This year's been crazy because this time last year it was very under prepared for everything, and now I feel like we're getting a little bit ahead of time, more tools, more space, more organization, and sort of just knowing what I'm doing a bit more. But yeah, anyone that has got involved, I appreciate it. I'm now in the process of doing everyone's hoodies and t-shirts, stickers, etc. So that's a one-man band. Again, another thing that I want to focus on in future when we do this sort of thing is to make sure we're prepared earlier, so we have merch and stickers ready on hand. I think that'll be easier and more people will get their stuff quickly because, of course, no one wants to wait ages for something they paid 2 months ago, which I understand, but I think people that are older, they understand as well. But I just want to be sufficient in that aspect. But yeah, car is going. Officially, car is going. My daily is no longer my daily. The car is going. I've just got a few tiny little things to sort out today. I've been priming all the underneath of this, sealing it, and getting ready to under-seal it in the next couple of days. Put the stuff right back on, and that skyline can go. Then this. I don't know if anyone knows, but the last couple of months I have not been taking on any work. I've had loads of people message me. I say, look, I'm not taking on any more work because I've got loads to do. I'm just finishing all the drips and drabs of everything, which might stop some YouTube videos cracking on with because it takes a lot of time, and I want to get some of this stuff done before the end of the year so we can start the new year fresh and have a more organized chaos instead of full chaos. But yeah, today, luckily we've got the time to do it. I've got to fix a few issues on this E23, and I thought I'd just show you this as well. There's our stickers. So these are going out this weekend. If you ordered a sticker pack on their own, they are going out. If you've ordered t-shirts, we're still waiting for them. So yeah, you'll get those soon. But what I'm going to be doing is changing the spacers. I've got a coolant leak on the top of the thermostat housing, which is really annoying. And we have a loose power steering belt and a few other little just niggles that are not actually very enjoyable to film. However, we'll get this sorted and ready to go. So yeah, like I just said, I've got new spacers, mainly because the ones on the front, Ryan gifted me before I went to Poland. They're not hub-centric to the car, but so it gives it basically a little bit of a wheel wobble, which I've not been bothered about. Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I bought a set of spacers and they've come with an alignment tool. I've never bought spacers and they've come with an alignment tool. Space R. So yeah, I've got a set of forged spacers with bolts, which are hub-centric for the BMW, so I don't get any wheel wobble. And the rears are they're 5mm skinnier on the rear because it does rub on the rear on big bumps. I just wanted to eliminate it, so bring the wheel in, make everything a lot nicer. But yeah, just needed to do that, make sure it's all good. Extended bolts, perfect. Yeah, really, really happy, really. So, issue number one. This edge, just here, behind the bleed valve, it's just weeping out there. So you get a tiny little drip and that just then falls down both sides. But it's coming literally out of that edge there. And I didn't put any RTV on the housing because there's an O-ring in there on the thermostat. And I thought, yeah, that'd be great. Don't worry, that wasn't loose. I've already loosened it off. But I thought, yeah, I don't need any RTV, it's got an O-ring. Turns out you do because it's old and pitted. So take it off, RTV it, and put it back on. And our power steering belt, not this one, that's the alternator. That one down there. See if you can get it on there. Very, very loose. So got to give that a bit of a tying up because it's no good. So let me crack on and hopefully get it done and blow it up again. Some of you might be wondering, why have you not prepped this car before? You had 2 months to do the giveaway. That is a very good question. And it's easily told why. I'm very last minute and things just take longer. And when you work for yourself, a couple days ends up being a couple months, and there's no in between. So you think you've not worked on something for a couple of days, and it's weeks have gone by. So you are kinda just sort of relying on you getting time, but there's never any time, so it never happens. Bit of an annoying thing, really, but yeah. I should have done this months ago, but here I am. Luckily, the guide can't pick up till next week, so. Nice. Yep, that's where it's leaking, just where it's pitted. But yeah, you can see the O-ring on here. Should have sealed it up, but that was not the case. Anyway, you can literally see where it was. Odd. I did clean this all up and put it before I put it in, but you know, it's what it is. A little bit of RTV, hopefully that will solve the issue. It's so annoying, like it's not right, but you can't really do much about it. It's got an O-ring for a reason, so you should be able to use the O-ring, but because everything's so old, you have to resort into RTV and bodging it. It's not bodging, but you know what I mean. Look at that. That's a real thing. Like, I've never had that with a set of spacers. I know it's probably loads of people got them, but pretty cool. This is what we had before. New one. There you go. Nice and tight. Also, this, I just rubbed it off the other engine. This engine that we've just put in doesn't have this pipe, and we've got a major air leak. This end goes straight onto where that bung is, and then underneath there, that little port just there is a massive air leak. So that goes underneath the throttle body, that goes onto there, and should run a little bit better. Run absolutely fine, but it needs this. Now, when you have a car like this, I think it's pretty self-explanatory that it's a rolling, tinkering car. There's always going to be things to mess about with and tweak throughout the years. Watch me spill this everywhere. Oh, everywhere. There's always going to be things that you're going to have to mess about with constantly because it's old. Everything's old. I mean, you saw me, I had to buy an entire car just to get the bits that I need for this car. Pain, really, but you can't go out and buy a brand new E23. You can't even buy any brand new bits for the thing. Nightmare. I also am suspicious we don't have full throttle, so if I put my foot on the accelerator, get this lever bar, look at all that free power that I'm missing. I'm going to adjust that up because we're missing horsepower. Much better. Let this bleed up. Hopefully no leaks. All good to go. Right, those tiny issues are now sorted. Only thing I need to do now is wash it over the weekend, so I will do that. But, like I said, I'm going to get the Proton in and hopefully give that bit of a birthday. 3, 2, 1. Proton. This needs to go. I need to get rid of this out of my collection. So, I'm going to fix the injectors, clean them all out, and then I'm going to drain the fuel because I'm pretty sure it's got horrible fuel in it or whatever. I'm going to drain the fuel, clean the injectors out and make it run right. I'm going to measure up the downpipe because I need to fix the exhaust. Because if you didn't watch my video where we took this on a road trip, I basically done the whole trip, trouble-ish free. All the electrics fixed themselves. They just needed 1,500 miles of driving. So that's good. They still work to this day. The downpipe flexi snapped. So I need to fix that because it's got it's basically like an open manifold at the minute. And then all the Scottish dirty fuel made its way into the fuel system and gummed up one of the injectors, and basically it's ruined it because it's now running like a bag of nails. So fix that, and it needs to go because so many cars that I have here or have done on the channel I still have and they're hanging around, like this hanging around. The Lupo that I took on a Worthesea trip, that's hanging around. I need to get rid of that. Obviously the E23 is here, so that's going to be gone. And I officially own the Space Wagon now, so that's mine. That's going to be my new daily as of when the E23 disappears. So Space Wagon is mine, but yeah, some of these cars need to disappear because I haven't got the room. There's also other cars here that I need to start or move on quickly, like the E28 there. Need to strip that down. Next week, I'm going to pull my E24 out of the workshop and get these three lined up just for a picture. Because I'll have E28, E23 and E24, so the main ones. I don't have an E21, but yeah, I'm going to line them all up for a picture. Because I need to do that. But yeah, I'm running out of space. Rapidly. So maybe some construction of things and stuff soon. What do you feel about watching workshop specific style like renovation? Because I want to rip all that down, the unit, the mezzanine, and also the other side. I really want to build one of those stilts that you put a car on top. Bocca's got one. I want to make one of those so I can stack more cars elsewhere. That's what I'm thinking about anyway. So if you want to see that, let me know. Because car-wise, I've got a few videos lined up, but I just need to get the dribs and drabs finished off because, well, got too much to do. Got too much to do. And if you want the, what's this called? Proton. If you want that car, 1,500 quid, you can have it. It's got about 800-900 quid's worth of seats in it. So you let me know. Right, injector out. I've got the problem one, the problem child. Look at this tool I got off TikTok. So, because we were talking about it, talking about injectors, TikTok recommended me this, and it's an injector tester. So it comes here, has 2 wires on it, so you can pulse 2 at a time. You can select how many, well, connect it to a live, and then you can literally set the injector How did I do this a minute ago? Let's disconnect it. But you can like mode 1. Press it. Mode 2. Gets confused. Mode 2. And then it gets well confused. Mode 3. It's quite clever. So I'm going to put this into some brake cleaner and just run it through and get some dirt out of it, hopefully, and then use this to pulse it through. Thought it was quite clever. Can't wait for TikTok to recommend me that same tool for the next 6 months because I've been talking about it out loud. Right, let's check this out. Injector's in, a bit of brake cleaner in a paint lid. Let me press the button. Was it not supposed to spray? Is it meant to do that? Not sure if it's actually meant to spray or not. You'd think it would be. Well, that's the problem one. So I'll pull another one out and see if that works instead. It's weird. What? I wonder if it's the wires on the wrong way around. Makes no difference. Look at that dirt. That's doing something, I guess, but I thought they would spray loads, unless all the injectors are dead. But I guess I'll just pull them all out, clean that injector rail out, and then drain the fuel, because look at the state of it. There's a drain bung on the bottom of the tank, which is nice, if I can get on it. To be honest, it looks pretty clean. Smells, actually. As you can probably tell, I had a bit of a spillage. What an idiot. What an idiot. At least it's all coming out now. Fresh fuel! Fuel, is it leaking? Nope. The fuel did melt the undercoating off the fuel tank though. But yeah, not leaking. Got 3 Jerry's in it. Let's see if it wants to start. Not very well. Oh. That's better. But the massive air leak. Look at that. I was like, why is it running so bad? That doesn't make any sense. Injectors. That's good. They're not slashing out of fuel. Running like a champ again. Just the exhaust to sort out now, and it'll be good to go. If you fancy the Proton, let me know, because well, I need rid of it. My fleet needs to be a lot smaller. And that is a full house once again. Caddy van spawned out in nowhere. I bagged this a couple of months ago, and it was a nightmare, really. Everything's been alright, but as soon as we bagged it, there's been an issue with the bag. Straight away, there was the bellow in the middle had split, and it was rusty, and it was a brand new bag, so I'm not quite sure what the issue was, but that's why that's in there. Changing the bag, it turns up tomorrow, put the new one on, off it goes. But yeah, very, very busy at the minute. I am stuck for what to film. Like I said before, I don't film customer cars anymore. I'm not doing it. Unless it's like something crazy, I'm not doing it. But this time of year, it gets really cold. I have a project lined up for November, which I need to do because I've booked something in December, which means I have to finish the videos in November to get to this thing. It all makes sense, but I've been piecing this together since like June or July, maybe even May, can't remember. Project car for the channel and for me, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I am actively just trying to get everything sorted for the end of the year. Got lots of stuff going on, and getting cars out the door, especially the cars that I have that are hanging around. So if you want the Proton, let me know. If you want the black Lupo from the Worthsea video, let me know. I need to put a bonnet on that and a wiper motor and a crank sensor, I think. And I can go, oh, I got to change the gearbox oil because it's got engine oil in it. And that is about it. E23 will go next week. So then if we can get all 3 of those cars gone, that's 3 cars gone. But yeah, I'm stuck on what to film going into the new year. I have trips planned that I want to go to, which means I need a car. And I don't want to buy anything. I want to finish something. And I think it's leaning towards my white Toyota. The first video on the channel was my white Toyota GX61. My first video. And then after that, it pretty much blew up, so you never saw it ever again. I know a lot of people want to see that, and the engine is done. I just need to go pick it up, and I think get it on the road for next year. But obviously, people want to see M5, and they want to see the E24, so that's the bottom of the list. The M5, I'm thinking about just doing big update videos on that for the time being, up to where it's like ready to be, you know, put together properly and officially, because we've got months and months of welding on that car. I'm thinking about building a rotisserie, getting the underside of the car blasted. I've bought a donor car for that car. I have plans to just remove all the factory like ECU, loom, etc., and then just replace all that for standalone, and just make my own M5 that's going to be rowdy, low, but really nice. So that's my plan. But I know people will go, oh, do the M5. I will do the M5, but it's going to be a long process. I'm just thinking short term, I need to do my Toyota, and I need to do this car that I've planned on doing for the end of the year. But other than that, I don't really know what to do at the minute, because stuck for video content. I'm trying to thin out the fleet, so that's why I suggested, would you want to see workshop renovation stuff? Because that's not really the channel ethos, is that the word? But it's something that I need to get done. Make use of the space. I see other YouTubers do it, so why not? I don't know, you tell me. You probably only want to see working on cars, which is understandable, but I am, yeah, busy getting things done for the end of the year. I need to make a plan, but I don't know what direction to go to. I have a plan in my head, like I just said, slow M5, Toyota, and dabble into a few other things. But maybe I'll route back to some of the other cars in the workshop as well and get them running, aka my Mazda, because that hasn't been running ever since it died. Like, it'll be coming up to 2 years next month. I parked it up, I've never touched it since, which is crazy to think about, but yeah, maybe we'll do that as well. Or the caddy van. The caddy van. I need to get the caddy van down as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Basically, I thought I'd do a little filler video, show you what I'm up to, what the rundown is, what to expect in the next couple of months. And bear with me. But thank you all for watching the video. If you watch this, you probably are an avid watcher of all the videos, and you probably got involved with the giveaway. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on now. Not a lot going on, so please bear with me, but I'll get used to it. I just want to know your thoughts behind what I should do and what you want to see, because I'm stuck. Anyway, goodbye. Have a good weekend. You'll get your merch and sticker stuff soon. This weekend, I'm doing a lot of packing and stuff like that. So hopefully, in the very near future, you'll have it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.